Hi, I'm Scott Coughlin with EM4Fish, and this is EM4Minutes, very brief conversations with fish tech innovators who are working to evolve fisheries management. Today I'm with Sean Simmons of Anglers Atlas, a British Columbia, Canada company. Sean's been working with recreational anglers for years. Thanks a lot for joining me today, Sean.
Yeah, nice to be with you, Scott.
You know, I know you've been at this, as I said, for years, and you've worked around Canada and the U.S. Why don't you tell our listeners, viewers, a little bit about the history of Anglers Atlas, and then we can get into a couple of the projects you're currently working on.
Yeah, for sure. So I've been working with anglers over 25 years, started by giving them free fishing maps. And one thing I realized, they love sharing information back as well. So a couple of years ago, I think it was 2017, we launched a My Catch app, which was a simple angler log reporting tool, and had some anglers reporting their catches. But where we found the real success is when COVID hit, we started running catch photo release tournaments or events. Some places don't like the word tournament. And that's where the real innovation took place, because we were able to run, basically with each event is its own experimental design, and you can run multiple events in multiple jurisdictions across multiple time frames and be able basically collect all different types of fisheries data for a wide range of research and management challenges.
It's very cool, and I know you've thought about incentivizing fishermen, anglers, and you've really, had plenty of time to kind of iron out a lot of the issues around this. So just very briefly talk about a couple of the projects you're in now.
Yeah, so we ran hundreds of events of all different shapes and sizes, some just purely fun, but the two I'm going to highlight right now are currently ongoing. So the first series is called the Midwest Walleye Challenge. It's working with 6 state agencies across the Midwest, focusing on walleye populations. And one of the challenges these state agencies have is understanding how their fisheries are performing. They stock a lot of these waters, but monitoring them is very expensive. So the idea is we run a statewide event for 3 months in South Dakota, Nebraska, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and Iowa. And anglers basically report all the fish they catch, not just the largest ones. And we're able to get length distributions and catch per unit effort, and really start to get a sense of population structure. In California and Oregon, we're testing a new method called capture recapture, where we can estimate total harvest, total discards by integrating our data from the app with ongoing creel surveys. So some really cool innovations taking place.
And this is so great, because these are illustrating that these close relationships you've established with managers, and you're actually starting to work hand in hand with them and figure out how to integrate those things together. Well, but there'll be more about that in the article that you're going to publish on EM4Fish on June 1st, 2025, coming up, as I said, in about 10 days. But in the meantime, because we're short of time now, why don't you let our viewers, listeners know how they can contact you if they're interested in learning more about your methodologies and possible collaborations for projects in the future?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's easy. Just send me an email, Sean at Anglers Atlas, that's spelled SEAN at anglersatlas.com.
That's great. And again, Sean, thanks for taking the time to prepare the article that we'll be publishing. I'll put this up on YouTube. Hopefully that'll get you some more readers, and we'll put it out in our newsletter as we always do. Thanks for joining me.
Very cool. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, thank you.